come to the waistband, and I just did a straight waistband. I didn't shape it. First I measured around the waist, the old trousers, and then I increased the thickness, the width a little bit, and then I added a seam allowance. And my reason for not shaping the waistband but splitting it in two at the centre back is that just purely I like a seam at the centre back. It kind of reinforces the waistband there, and just by putting a seam at the centre back pulls it in a little bit. And then I'm writing centre back, centre front, putting the grain line on. And with seam allowance, 1/2 inch. It can get a little fiddly when you're just about to cut it all out to the line. So I just use weights, any old weights, to help me control it. This is what's known as horsehair. It's what I'm using for the waistband reinforced lining. I thought I'd use a more narrow piece initially. But as I increase the waistband width, I needed a wider piece. So I follow the I don't follow the grain line, go against the grain line, because I actually want the cross grain to go vertically along the waistband, and that gives it more structure, makes it stand up more. I washed the waistband lining, the horsehair, and then I dried it with the iron, because this just gets it used to being washed eventually, so it doesn't shrink. Here I'm pad stitching the lining. This is just an example to show. I actually did the pad stitching the other way, across the waistband. You can see behind. This is just a close-up to show you what I actually did with the stitch. It stops it moving about. I don't like fusible interfacings. This is what it looks like on the inside of the waistband. Of course, if you don't like that, then fusible's for you. This is where I try to line up the back of the waistband with the crotch curve, centre back. Once I sewed the waistband on, it was time to iron it, iron the seam upwards before I closed it. And this is the top stitch, just to keep it in place. And then I hand stitched the waistband at the back, the two pieces together using lather stitch as I was going up, and closed it. And then I hand stitched it on the inside closed, incorporating the zip, which I cut down because it was too long. This fabric was terrible to use, and I couldn't wait to get to the end of the project because of that. I use pins to shape the waistband before I sew it. And it looks fairly creased there. I think it's quite bad lighting, it wasn't too bad. But I put a clasp in and closed it. And then I hemmed it. I used pinking shears for the seam.